Welcome to our channel where me and my pups, Bagel and Biscuit, explore, camp, and live for adventure in the great outdoors. We hope you enjoy our videos. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, so I think that I have organized these bins in such a way that I can bring both when I'm camping with friends or family and need more stuff that I don't need when it's just me for a short trip on the weekend. So mostly what's in this bin, this would be my long-term camping bin, is extra dishes and cups and plasticware, cooking utensils, and also my iron skillets and enamel pot with a lid that I use for cooking food on the campfire. I love food cooked on the campfire, but I don't always need to do that when it's just me on a short weekend because I have my little hiking single burner stove that I use. Now over here, I think I have narrowed down what I need when it's a short camping trip, or the things that I love to have, my little comforts. So one, this is my bag where my toilet goes, and all my toilet essentials fit in there, including the pine bedding and the puppy pads. The rest of what I have here, I'm gonna try to put it in this box right now, but I do have this and I like to use it. I actually just use it on 1 gallon water jugs even. It works for me. I do have my collapsible water bag as well, so I have a couple options. But this is something new I've added to my camping setup, recommended by a couple of friends. Love this. It does charge, it's rechargeable, USB, so that's pretty amazing. This is my hammock, which I have not set up this weekend, but I love my hammock. Spend a lot of time in that. This is my extra curtain tent. Not tent, but curtain. Hey, B, we got another friend. My curtain, sheet curtain that I hang up for extra shade when it's getting warmer outside. It hangs right up on my awning with an old curtain rod of mine. Let's see what else. I do have in this bag are my nets for my windows, which I'm actually getting ready to set those up right now. During the day, when it's nice and breezy outside, these little nets slide right over your car door windows and keep the bugs out, but let the cool breeze come in. Extra sanitizing wipes. I actually take them out of the containers that they come in. They store easier in these Ziploc bags. Of course, I always need a broom and dustpan to keep the dogs rubbed nice and clean. Let's see if that'll fit in there. I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'll leave room for the toilet. In here, in this bag is where I store my patio lights, awning lights, and oh yeah, I am not gonna put these in my single camping bin. These are all the rocks that I collect at the different camp spots that I go to. I think I'm just gonna keep those in that camping bin. When my grandkids are with me, I love to get them out and show them all the places I've been and the rocks that I've collected. They're all labeled in individual Ziploc bags. All right, so back to here. You can never have enough carabiner clips. This bag, I don't think I'm gonna use that bag. I actually keep an extra inflatable mattress in there. This is a collapsible, it's actually a kid's sand pail, but I like how small it is for sponge bathing or washing. I will keep that with me. That comes in handy. This bag stores extra pieces and parts to my shower bag. I will keep that in there. Got to have the essential fire starters. These you just strike on the back and they start up and they burn for quite a few minutes. Get the fire going, and always can use an extra lighter. Store those in there. And gotta have an axe for wood chopping or protection. Don't mess with me, is all I have to say about that. And of course, gotta keep the inside of my car clean. So I will use these on my dash or wipes of some other type, but I like these. Just keep it clean inside. Do have those, and I actually have extra room in here, so I'm gonna figure out if there's anything I want to have with me on my short weekend camping trips. So I did also add my Brita water filter bottle in here. This does come with extra filters. Now, this is not one I would recommend. Filters out everything that you need if you're backpacking or outdoors. They make the Life straws, which I think filter a little better, but it's just something I had and decided to throw into my camping stuff just in case I was in a situation where I needed to filter water. I also added some duct tape. You never know when you might need some duct tape. And speaking of filtering water, I wanted to add something else I always carry with me that fits up here in the front passenger seat of the floorboard. I carry a gallon-sized Brita water filter. Now, you know, this is in case I don't have access to good drinking water to refill my water bottles, and I can just use tap water. Like my little single Brita water filter, I have this bigger one right here. And this gray bag you see back here, that is my extra food storage. It's in a Costco insulated zip-up bag, and that's where I carry tons of non-perishable food items for the road. So speaking of water, I do carry 3 gallons of good drinking water with me at all times. I found this cute little tote and decorated it. Of course, it says to nature because that's where we are always headed. This bag holds the 3 gallons perfectly and also fits perfect and snug right behind my driver's seat, between the seat and my little tower of wicker drawers. I am going to fill this with my 3 gallons. It's a little difficult doing it with one hand and filming at the same time, but I made it happen. Again, this is another storage idea, maximizing the very small and limited amount of space that is inside my Honda Fit. Once everything is bungeed into place, my storage drawers don't budge or go anywhere, and either does my drinking water. Alright, well, this is where I am going to attempt to reconfigure my tailgate tent. It's got 3 different ways you can set it up, and I've only ever set up the awning with the 2 poles and the guy lines, which are staked down into the ground. So this is my very first time setting it up the 2 other ways. I neglected to remove my patio lights, awning lights, before taking down my pole, so that is what I'm doing right now, is trying to remove the lights. Should have thought of that first. I have now taken off my patio lights, and I'm trying to figure out how to roll this awning up. Again, I haven't done this before, so I'm not really sure the best way to do this. So I just start rolling it and decide to see what happens. I definitely do not like how this is hanging over on either side, and I also don't like how the guy lines and the stakes are just kind of not really knowing where to go. So later on, I'm going to try to figure out a better solution for that. One of the cool features of this tailgate tent is it does have zippers on both sides. So for privacy and completely closing it up, just like you would a real tent, you can do that with these zippers. So it's really made very well. Pretty genius if you ask me. So I decided to try folding over the little side flaps and rolling it up again to kind of tuck those pieces that were hanging down, tuck them in better. I did like this much better than before. I am going to have to practice doing this a few more times to get it down to where it just looks nicer, because it's kind of a mess when I'm done with it. So it is now time to add the awning lights, patio lights back up. While the tailgate tent is set up in this position with no awning, I figured it would still look cute strung up around the sides of it. These little lights are actually really easy to hang pretty much anywhere. They have like a hook that will just hook onto whatever. I'm just hooking it onto the tent material and it's staying no problem. I'm loving how these lights look hanging up on the car, even without the awning set up. I also have the lights on the inside of my car, the little fairy lights turned on as we are winding down and the sun has set and we're going to bed early tonight. We had a long day. Good night, everyone.